Derek Hough and Hayley Erbert share emotional news, expecting first child after life-threatening ordeal. For fans around the world, Derek Hough and Hayley Erbert have always seemed like the perfect couple. Two incredibly talented dancers whose chemistry on and off the stage has captivated millions. But behind the radiant smiles, graceful performances, and seemingly perfect Instagram posts, the couple has quietly weathered one of the most terrifying periods of their lives. Now, emerging from months of uncertainty and fear, Derek and Hayley are beginning a beautiful new chapter together. They're expecting their first child. And in their deeply personal announcement, shared on Instagram on Tuesday, July 22nd, they didn't just reveal the happy news, they invited fans into a journey marked by love, resilience, and hope. From dance partners to life partners. The love story of Derek Hough and Hayley Erbert has long fascinated fans of dance and reality television alike. They first met in 2014 when Hayley, then an up-and-coming professional dancer, joined Derek's Move Live on tour as a troupe member. What began as a professional partnership blossomed quietly behind the scenes into something far more profound. Over the years, they kept much of their romance private, choosing instead to let their performances speak for them. Whether it was a swirling waltz across a Dancing with the Stars stage or an intimate dance video shared on social media, the pair radiated a kind of synchronicity that only true soulmates share. In June 2022, Derek proposed to Hayley in a moment as cinematic as any of their performances, surrounded by candles and flowers. Later that year, they tied the knot in a heartfelt ceremony in Monterey County, California. The wedding was, in many ways, the culmination of years of partnership, creativity, and shared dreams. Yet, as newlyweds, they could hardly have imagined how deeply they would be tested just months into married life. A terrifying ordeal, Hayley's health crisis. In December 2023, life took a terrifying turn. During a performance in Washington, D.C., Hayley began experiencing symptoms so severe that the show had to be stopped. She was rushed to the hospital, where doctors discovered that she had a cranial hematoma, a potentially fatal bleed in her skull. The diagnosis was devastating. Hayley required an emergency craniectomy, a procedure in which part of the skull is removed to relieve pressure on the brain. Derek, by her side through every moment, described it later as the scariest night of our lives. But the ordeal wasn't over. After the swelling subsided, Hayley had to undergo another major surgery, a cranioplasty, to replace the piece of skull that had been removed. The second surgery, though planned, carried its own set of risks and fears. For weeks, Derek's normally cheerful Instagram feed shifted from dance rehearsals and tour highlights to raw, vulnerable posts asking for prayers and sharing updates on Hayley's condition. Fans and fellow dancers flooded the couple with messages of love and strength. During that time, Derek's devotion to Hayley became even more visible to the world. In interviews and social media posts, he spoke candidly about his terror at possibly losing his wife so soon after marrying her, and about the deep admiration he felt for her bravery and resilience. A miraculous recovery. Hayley's recovery, though long and grueling, was nothing short of remarkable. Step by step, she regained her strength, her sense of self, and her ability to do what she loves most, dance. In April 2024, just 4 months after her life-threatening emergency, Hayley returned to the stage beside Derek for a deeply emotional performance. The moment was more than just a dance, it was a testament to survival, love, and the power of hope. Fans were moved to tears watching Hayley dance again, knowing what she had endured. The couple too appeared to dance with new vulnerability and gratitude, each step a silent thank you for life, love, and a second chance. The joyful announcement. On July 22nd, Derek and Hayley shared a video on Instagram that captured the hearts of millions. Standing together, hands on Hayley's gently growing baby bump, the couple radiated pure joy and gratitude. Our next chapter, they wrote simply in the caption, adding heart and baby emojis. Though the video was short, it spoke volumes. The gentle touch, the tender smiles, the way Derek looked at Hayley with quiet awe. For fans who had watched them navigate fear and pain, this announcement felt like a collective exhale, a celebration of life after so much uncertainty. A dream long held. For Derek, 39, and Hayley, 29, starting a family has always been part of their dream. In past interviews, Derek had spoken about wanting children, describing how he hoped to be the fun dad who dances around the living room. Hayley, too, had expressed her excitement about motherhood, imagining a future where dance would remain part of family life, whether through playful living room routines or tiny dance shoes scattered across the floor. Yet after her health crisis, the idea of pregnancy carried new complexity. There were questions about Hayley's recovery, her health, and the timing of such a life-changing decision. Ultimately, their choice to move forward seems to speak to their shared philosophy. Life is precious and love is worth every risk. A community that never left. Throughout this journey, the outpouring of love and support for Derek and Hayley has been extraordinary. Fellow dancers, celebrities, and thousands of fans offered prayers, words of encouragement, and personal stories of hope. In a world where social media often feels fleeting, the couple's openness fostered a rare sense of community. Fans didn't just witness their struggles, they felt part of them. And now they're invited to share in this new joy too. Looking ahead, parenthood, dance, and new dreams. While Derek and Hayley have not yet shared details about the due date or whether they know the baby's gender, their excitement is unmistakable. For now, the couple is focused on preparing for the next stage, balancing life on tour, professional commitments, and the anticipation of welcoming a new family member. Friends close to the couple describe them as already deeply thoughtful about parenting, discussing everything from nursery designs to how they'll keep dancing as part of daily life. And if history is any guide, fans can likely look forward to seeing the joy of parenthood reflected in their creative projects, whether it's a new dance inspired by the baby's arrival or behind-the-scenes glimpses of this next chapter. A love story reinvented. What makes Derek and Hayley's journey so compelling isn't just the fairy tale beauty of their dances or the sparkle of Hollywood life. It's the raw, human truth behind it all. They've faced moments of heartbreak and terror, but instead of retreating, they chose to share, to love louder, and to keep moving forward. Now, as they prepare to become parents, that love story is being rewritten again, this time with even more depth and meaning. For fans who have followed them from their first shared dance to wedding vows and hospital rooms, the baby news feels like the perfect next chapter in a story still being written. Celebrating life, love, and what comes next. As the comments and congratulations continue to flood in, one thing is clear. Derek and Hayley's journey is about more than dance or celebrity. It's about resilience, faith, and the quiet courage to hope for tomorrow, even when today feels impossibly hard. In the months to come, there will be baby updates, nursery photos, and no doubt, a first dance as a family of 3. But behind each of those moments will remain the powerful reminder of what it took to get here. Countless prayers, sleepless nights, and 2 hearts that refused to give up. For now, Derek and Hayley's simple message says it best. This truly is a new chapter. One built on the love that carried them through the darkest hours and into a future brighter than they ever dared to imagine.